Hey, what's up, everyone? So, look, I'm on here real quick tonight, as promised, because I'm going to be doing this more often. And my message tonight is Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 7, okay? Because I know a lot of you right now are having to go out and lean on faith on different situations. Maybe it's your health, maybe it's a family member's health, maybe it's for a job um, because of the climate of what's going on. Maybe it's about your finances, anything. And so Proverbs chapter 23, verse 7 says, so as a man thinketh, so shall is it to him. Okay, I'm sorry. So as I don't have a Bible in front of me or anything like that, but so as a man thinketh, so is he. Okay, so whatever you believe that you are, or what's going on with yourself, or uh, what your circumstances is, that's what it is. It's, the Bible's pretty much telling you the power of the mind. And I want to talk, I mean, that goes not just with the Bible, but that's also with everything that I said. If you heard any of my other videos, how everything is related. So just like everything else, um, we, we talk about manifestations and things like that. That has to do with the mind. So whether it's the Bible, whether it's whatever type of teaching, you're you manifest what you think and believe about yourself and your situations. And I'm saying this from personal experience. When I'm there's a lot of power in thinking positive. Before I went through this last trial that I'm going through right now, meaning trial, meaning circumstances in life, I always thought positive about everything. I was dealing with narcissists and negative people, but I always thought positive about everything. I always thought about positive circumstances. Everything was so positive. One second, y'all. Get out of here, both of y'all. There's no reason why y'all in here like this. You see what I'm saying? Look, there's no reason to not think positive about things. You should always be thinking positive about your circumstances. Things will work out. They'll work out. You have to think positive. And as I said, as I'm still going through things, and but I have to remain strong and think positive through it all. You know, there's no testimony without there being a test. So, with that being said, no matter what you're going through, because I know you all are going through something. Everybody's going through something. Um, think about it. Pray, manifest, speak it into, people might say speak it into the universe. Okay, well, there's a universal God, Most High, right? So we want to keep it with God. Hey, they're called the universe, and that's still a God. Okay, the universal God, talk to the Most High God, and let the Most High know what you're thinking and how you feeling. Speak it, because the Most High is listening, and speak those good intentions. If you got something that's not that positive, release it, and then speak positive. Everything's gonna work out. Everything is gonna work out. As I say it with y'all, I have to say that myself. Everything is gonna work out. Even I'm going through things, and everything is going to work out. We know this. I know this. This is can't do nothing but believe that it's true. When I had my children, I had them early. I had my daughter. She's 1 pound 10 ounces. I didn't say, that's harder than some of that is harder than what I'm going through now. I didn't say, oh, she's not gonna make it. No, there was no. She was gonna make it. You understand? She was going. I wasn't accepting nothing other than that. 5.5 months. She was gonna make it. Okay. My son, I had my business was open and I didn't have anybody else to go to work for me. So I worked pretty much until a week before he was born. I worked the whole 9 months. Yeah, everything. I worked the whole 9 months. Nobody, no help. I had somebody come in once. They came in just to do some type, or not, maybe like 4 times. They just type, and I still have to teach, do everything, travel, whatever I had to do. Okay, and I went back. I had set it up to where I thought I was gonna have him. This is a good story to tell y'all. So I set it up to where I thought I was gonna have him um, the week before. Like, he came out 3 days late, so I thought he was gonna be born, and because I only took off a week, and so I'm thinking because my faith was on super strong. Okay, And telling y'all this story is gonna bring me back to where I need to be. But my faith was on super strong, so I'm like, okay, he's gonna be born this week, and then I'm gonna have these 2 days off, and then I'm gonna go back to work. Well, I thought I was gonna have more than 2 days off, and then go back to work. What happened was he didn't come out until, okay, so I had to be back at work on a Monday, and I had all this money from these clients that I had already like had them register on the website, and because I was teaching, I still do, but he I had like $1,900 worth of clients set up for one day for like 4 hours of work, and I was like, I don't want to give these people their money back. I'd rather teach, I'd rather teach them, and because I got a baby to take care of now, another child. So what happened was, this is so funny to me. He didn't come out until that Saturday morning. I had to be back at work on Monday. Most high is my witness on this, y'all. So I had to be back at work on Monday, and he didn't come out until Saturday. Now, mind you, I don't know if any of y'all know any of my story, but I was working with pretty much part of some of my brain being damn near, excuse my language, being dead. Like part of my brain was gone already, and had been like that for years. Okay, I already wasn't having no help. All these different things going on like that, right? And I was like, I'm going back to work. I have a daughter. Get down. You almost hurt yourself. Already had a daughter, and so yeah, he was born Saturday morning. Okay, so I checked out the hospital on Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon to be back at work on Monday. Do you know I was stop it? I was really back at work on Monday. Literally back at work on Monday, and didn't have no days off. So it was no surprise that when all this was said and done, oh, I just thank you and I praise you most high. Just even telling that story. It's like I said, it was gonna help me restore my faith. At the very last minute, the most high will come through for you. You understand? The most high, your ancestors, the angels, they will come through for you at the very last minute. You have to keep faith to the end and keep that energy up. You're protected. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Go in the other room, Laverne. You have to keep your faith up. 'Cause God got you. That's not a game, it's not a joke. You have the power. God has given you the power to manifest your desired result. God has given you some power. And I have to remember that. I got all kind of stories to tell, good stories, where I was needing, I'm not even gonna tell them stories, but it's like the McDonald's commercial. They said, do you believe in magic? The power of God is like magic. The things that you hear, those biblical stories, and in those biblical stories, the things that were happening, the things that were happening, they're nothing short of miracles. What you could say is like magic. It's just light magic. It's like magic. That's the spiritual side of things. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how people are getting stooped nowadays. It's because they believe that there's something wrong with spirituality when God talked about coming down as a spirit. In the beginning, the spirit of God was doing things. So how is spirituality bad when the spirit of God is doing things? You don't want, you got other people using your energy to do dark. But I don't want to make this a long one. I just wanted to come through real quick because I know somebody out there needs to hear this when you gonna hear it and understand. Boy, get out of there. Boy, get out of there. No, get out of there and understand that. Um, think positive. So, because Proverbs 23:7 says, so go in the other room now. Go. Worm, come get him really quick. So as a man thinketh, so is he. Meaning, so as you think you are. If you think that you ain't nothing, you a bum. You thinking that your life ain't nothing. You thinking that you'll never have nothing. If you thinking that your situations won't work out, you're right. They won't work out. Nothing will work out if you believe that. So you have to be strong in the spirit, in your mind. Be strong. Believe. It will work out. It's going to work out for you. It's going to work out for me, so it's going to work out for you. Think positive. Do the right thing. Do the right things. But keep your energy high. Even no matter what they say, think positive. They thought I was going to be dead right now. They can't believe it. I'm alive. And nowhere, and be real, and I have to remind myself that there's no way they're going to leave me in this situation when they could have just left me dead. Talking about the Most High, my ancestors, the angels, they could have left me dead. And same for y'all. Some of y'all could have been left in bad situations. Some of y'all could have been still sprung out on drugs or still alcoholics. You understand? You could have been still sleeping with that married man. You could have still been prostituting. But God pulled you out of that situation. The Spirit pulled you out of that situation. So just believe it's going to be all right. You're going to be all right. The road ain't easy, but you're going to make it through. Some of y'all going through your spiritual awakening, coming out from 3D or from the flesh, being so carnal and going into your more of your spiritual side. I used to always say that I am spiritual, I'm not religious. I used to always say that. And I understand now why. Because religion wants to hold you back, it wants to hold you down. It wants to make you, it puts you in a box, say that you're, and if people aren't like this, then they're like this. Some of the people, you've heard them say that the devil's in the church. And the reason why, I'm gonna tell you why. Because those religious people, they're always trying to condemn someone. That's why Christ went into the churches and they talked about the Pharisees and all that, and got on them, was preaching in the church because they thought they was too good. And Christ had to put them in their place. Right? Christ, meaning the anointed one, had to put them in their place. Oh no, how is this like this? And how are you like this? They holier than thou, always trying to condemn someone. And they be up in there sleeping with married men and doing all these other things, alcoholics, drug addicts, thieves, all these other things, talking about people so bad. But they go to church every Sunday. What is that? How is that? That's not Christ like at all. And they talking about they're Christians or whatever religion. That's not Christ like at all. So I'm not religious. I'm very spiritual. But I also know that the Bible is not a religious book. It's a spiritual book. It was history of some people, and some people say, "Oh no, it's not history. It's listen here. It's still some historical events that didn't happen. We know that because I'm living it right now. I wanted to originally talk about, I'm gonna leave for another one, talk about dreams and visions, and I'm still gonna talk about that on my next one. I might just do it in a couple minutes, but or the next time. But how like Joseph, the people of the Bible are back. They're here right now because time don't really exist. That's a lower frequency type of thing. Time really don't exist. So all those biblical people are still around right now. I personally, personally know this. This is why everything seems so funny and chaotic. That's because they're around right now. God and shook some things up, y'all. Turn the world, like the Bible said, turn the world upside down. Things is being shaken up. You've been deceived in so many ways. It, but anyway, again, I was only supposed to tell you, look, have faith, believe that it's going to work out because it is. And make sure, because words are spells. So if you, period, there's nothing that you could do about that. So make sure, like, that's why in the Bible say, I am this, I am that, right? I am more than I am this, I am that. So look, regardless of what you believe, that's the truth. When you say I am, you're doing spells. It's so simple, right? and especially when you're writing it down. So make sure that you're saying the best things, putting positive things. Everything's working out. I am blessed. I am rich. I am protected. I am loved. Make sure you say them affirmations. I am strong. Don't be a because so as a man thinketh, so is he, right? So I am this. You have to think it. You have to say it. You have to confess it. Confess it with your mouth. Y'all know these principles. Don't think spirituality is bad. Don't think crystals is bad because they said God made all things, right? So how all of a sudden is a stone a rock? You don't say he is my rock, right? So how is a rock bad? How is stones bad? Quit letting people fool y'all and mess with y'all minds. How is a stone or a rock bad? Now all of a sudden crystals are wicked, but you like them diamonds. Come on now, get your minds together. But you'll go to the store and go buy a diamond. Isn't that a rock, a crystal that was under pressure? It just shines and glistens. So now is that diamond that you put on your finger, your earrings, are they bad? Or is it just when it's blue and it's this that y'all there's different type of diamonds. There's pink diamonds, there's blue diamonds, yellow diamonds, right? Y'all love them. Are they wicked when you put them on your body? Let's be logical. Come on now. Quit letting people play with y'all minds. They're not wicked. So how is it wicked when it's a longer one that you just have around you? And God said everything that God made was good. So now we got bad stuff. So now God's creations are bad. What is it? We can't have it. Is God's creations good or is God's creations bad? What is it? I need you to tell me. We have to stop this. We have to stop this now. We have to. Okay. Ladies, I'm going to end this with this. And I see the number, so it's for me to tell you this. And men also. There's nothing wrong with walking away from something that's unhealthy. You understand? It doesn't matter who they are. Sometimes we get in situations because we're desperate and we're lonely or whatever. But I'm telling you here right now, there's nothing wrong with walking away when something no longer serves you. So, meaning, if you're with someone and they're abusive and they're cheating and they carry bad energy, and every time you're around them or they're in your presence, you're arguing, you're fighting, and they're bringing your vibration down, it's time to let them go. They are not of your future unless your future is hell. I'm just saying. All right, but until next time, have a great night, you guys. Well, it's nighttime, so until next time, have a good one. Peace, love,